As the Denver Broncos face the Kansas City Chiefs in what will be soon a fire sale of a team. We talked about Jerry Jeudy earlier this afternoon, and as predicted, that video didn't do that well because your interest in him is very, very low. And I've been hearing some things about him and his effort and things like that. And my thing of bringing up Jerry Jeudy was the fact Brad Holmes likes to shop at Five Below. He likes to find people on a bargain. He tends to get people who need to prove themselves. A lot of prove it deal. I'm watching the game still now. A lot of prove it stuff that Brad Holmes seems to be interested in. So I was like, well, this Jerry Jeudy name. Now I gave, in my video today, I said Mike Evans is a guy I would prefer over a Jerry Jeudy, somebody who's proven. And I think as we make our Super Bowl run, because I'm just going to keep it a buck, I think we have that type of team, that type of dynamic right now. But then as Thursday Night Football is about to start up, I see something. And shout out to Mr. Poole for sharing this with me. But I had seen it before that. And this is one Steve Smith, played for the Carolina Panthers, and he has his own podcast. And I'm thinking about maybe this is what y'all was saying in the comment section, but let's check this out. This is Steve Smith on the NFL pregame show of the Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs. Check this out.
Rhett, one of the things that I really enjoy working with Steve Smith is the way that I can see these players react to him. We just had it 30 seconds ago. Sky Moore, Chiefs wide receivers, coming by, comes to say hello to Steve. He spends time with them before the games, telling them what he likes about their game, giving them little pointers, how they could be better. And these guys grew up watching him, so they soak it up. However, a short while ago, Broncos wide receiver Jerry Jeudy was walking by, and Steve called out to him, and he got a different reaction.
I called out to him because on my podcast, Cut to It, I just talked about guys that maybe have not showed up in a way or in a manner. And so the word that I've used to describe him in the past was a jag, just a guy.
Just a guy.
And so when I saw him, he's playing well. I wanted to say to him face to face, like, hey, I know I said some things in the past I probably shouldn't have, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say to him. His response, Mike Robb and Bucky, was ninja.
Ninja?
Yes, I'm using the word ninja. I'm just using the word ninja. I don't mess with you. And it was a curse word. And so I was like, all right. And then he repeated it. So I'll say it again. I'm sorry that I said you were a jag, just a guy who's an average wide receiver that you use a first-round pick on that isn't doing anything. I hope today that you actually show up in a way that you haven't showed up in the last couple of years since they drafted you. So if you ever got a problem with Agent 89, I'm sorry for saying that you're an average wide receiver that they eventually will move on. And when teams call me and asking, should they trade for you, I will say no, don't trade for Jerry Jeudy because he's mentally unable to handle constructive criticism from people who watch specifically, can he be a wide receiver? He could be a wide receiver. He's a tier 3. Go back into the studio. I'm done now. Thank you.
Well, you talking about burn. Y'all remember Let It Burn? I don't understand. Steve Smith went off. And that I'm that type of dude too. Like, I got that quiet anger, that quiet burn that I will just simmer and burn. And I've seen Steve Smith was playing in like the heart of the days that I was in to the NFL. Like those were the heydays, big shoulder pads kind of in that area. And Steve Smith was a dog. And one thing he had was a temper. But bringing it back to Jerry Jeudy, this is probably what you all saw in as to the comment section. I'm not going to get into what are the words that he was using because this ain't that type of show. But based on my last video and what y'all kind of felt and was saying in the comment section, like a hard pass. Listen, I don't know what Brad Holmes going to do. I don't know if he listened to Steve Smith, but I mean, man. And then to see the game today and last, the Broncos had 0 points and stuff like that. So somebody is going to get Jerry Jeudy at a highly discounted rate. I wonder if his trade value even dropped based off Steve Smith. Somebody is going to be bringing up that reaction. Like, did you see Steve Smith on NFL Network? Did you see what he was saying about Jerry Jeudy. We was talking about a second before. Let's talk about a third. How about a conditional fourth, right? So are the Detroit Lions going to do this? I don't know. But Steve Smith, man, wow, you ain't have to do the brother like that. Steve Smith, man, that's my type of petty. That's my type of petty, man. Sometimes you just got to let him know. Sometimes you got to let them know. But maybe that's what y'all was talking about in the comment section. So will the Detroit Lions steer clear of Jerry Jeudy? We have yet to see. But yeah, maybe this is what y'all was trying to say. I had to bring it into this channel only because I made a video about him earlier today. So maybe you guys are right. Maybe the Detroit Lions will stay, away from him. But I just saw Dollar Tree. I saw Dollar Store. I saw Five Below, and I was like, you know what? That's a Brad Holmes type of store right there. So let me know what you think of in the comments below. I already know what you think about the Lions and Jerry Jeudy, but what about Steve Smith? How bad did he burn Jerry Jeudy, man? Let me know. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions. Don't forget to take care of each other as well.